sick even when I drive myself. So I'm gonna have a saltine. We are heading to our next location, and we should be there probably in about 40 minutes. So we'll see you guys there.
Like a bird on a tree.
At our destination. We are at Picacho State Park, and we've got reservations for 2 nights. Looks like they used to have an old restaurant right there. We've got the Rangers residence here. Alright, so we've got entrance $7, vehicle campgrounds $30, and group areas $15, pedestrians $3, and bicycles $3. They've got a visitor center, no RVs in there, and a fee payment. I'm assuming that this is where we will check in. Alright, so the nice lady is checking us in. I had my reservation papers. She did not need them. We were on the top of the list.
Top of the list. Yeah.
So they are full here. I would recommend that you make reservations online. It's super easy. I just went into Picacho State Park onto the reservation, and it was super simple.
So awesome.
All right, sir. So this goes on your mirror
Okay.
with the date facing out. If it'll stay, if not, tuck it in your dash.
It will.
Okay? Awesome. All right. So, in actuality, if I held the map the way the park is laid out, it's this way.
Okay.
Okay. But for ease of both of us, I'm going to hold it this way. All right. So you're right here at the visitor center.
Okay.
You're going to go down the road, just about a mile, touch over a mile. It says campground, campers only on the right-hand side. Make that right-hand turn in, and then you're going to take this first right, the first
I'm in
loop.
Campground A.
A.
Okay.
A, yep. And you're just barely going to go in because it's number 1.
Right on. I like being number one.
Number 1. There is, so you're right here, right there,
Okay.
and bathhouse is here. That's closest bathhouse to you. Dump station is here. Now, do you have water in your rig?
I do.
Excellent. Okay.
My wife looked up. You guys are running real low on water.
We
or
have been.
whatever.
This is year number 3.
Oh my gosh.
There's just no rain.
Yeah.
No.
You know?
Yeah, we made sure we were full before
Yeah,
we came.
good. I'm glad. I've had a couple of people come in today and say, "What do you mean? You still haven't had any rain?" No, I can't help it.
It's dry.
Yeah.
Talk to Mother
There you
Nature.
go. What
So, anyway, dump station is working.
Okay.
Okay. And there is enough non-potable to rinse your hose with.
Okay.
So you don't have to put your hose
Yes,
away
ma'am.
dirty.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Hiking.
And you have a shower? And the
Uncle
showers
wants
work?
to-
Yeah, the bathhouse,
wants
yes.
to,
What we've done
be
is
involved.
we have all our water tanked in.
Okay.
And it's all tested and everything, and it's put into our big holding tanks.
Okay.
And then it's gravity fed down to the 2 bathhouses and to the
Awesome.
visitor center.
Do I need coupon or anything
no,
for the shower?
no coins.
Alright.
We just ask that people try to be reasonable. You know, we get some teenagers.
It's Arizona. We need to worry about
and
our
they
water.
go in and they stand there for 20 minutes running. It's like, no, we don't have that.
I live in a little trailer, so I know how
Yeah.
precious water
You
is.
don't-
Okay.
Yeah, it is precious all over out here.
Absolutely.
Everywhere, right?
So all of these dash lines are hiking trails.
Okay.
And they're described down here on the bottom. Easiest ones are over here. The Hunter Trail is the most difficult up to the peak. And then Sunset is a nice moderate trail about the first 2 miles out. Excuse me. And then it becomes steeper and has cables, and it joins into the Hunter Trail to go to the peak, and that does have cables and whatnot. If you plan to do any of the backside, or say going to the peak, lots of water, Gatorade, hat, sunglasses, and good hiking shoes.
Right.
Okay, we won't be doing
No,
that.
no.
But if you don't want to do the steeps, these are nice.
Right,
and this
right.
green along the side of the road here is a walking trail.
Okay.
So that you don't have to walk in the road.
Thank
you may
you.
have fires in the designated fire pit, that or container, whatever, that's on your site. Picnic table. We do sell firewood. The hosts also sell firewood after hours down in the campground. What else can I tell you? I think that's about it. And we're open from 8 to 5.
Well, thank you so very much.
And we're just a wealth of information.
Oh,
That's
you did a
wonderful.
great
Thank
job.
you.
Thank you so very
Thank
much.
You.
You
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Oh, and keep little Peanut there on a short leash.
Okay.
Yep.
Go under the bushes.
Okay.
Okay.
Will do.
Don't let him stick his little, or her, whichever.
Yep.
Little nose under the bushes because, you know, you're going to have baby snakes or whatever.
Okay.
And they're actually more venomous than
Yes, I
the
know.
mamas.
You hear that?
Thank
No
you.
scorpions, no snakes.
All right, so when Scotty was backing up today, I noticed that this what is this called?
A flare, I guess.
Flare?
Whatever.
Was sticking out a little funny, and yesterday I had noticed that this was showing over here, but I don't know, you know, our rig is new to us, and so I just thought it was part of this area, because so
Right.
it was sitting,
Yeah.
it was sitting
It must have just
like
happened.
this.
Yeah.
And he just, I told him that this was loose. He reached up and this was not even.
Here's the head of the
Connected.
screw that I just found that was
Oh,
sitting in the
no.
hole. And here's the other head. I have no clue where that went.
All
But
right.
I think we can get that fixed though.
Yeah. So kind of funny because when we got ready to head out this morning, I noticed that this was all the way down here, and I thought, well, that's kind of weird. Now see, it's kind of loose. Scotty's gonna have to fix it again. That just like almost fell right out when I showed him it.
I just set it there so I can do it tomorrow.
We're kind of having a screw problem.
Yeah. Oh, that's too funny, honey. Is that what happens after 40 years of marriage?
Well, that kind of screw. All right, I will take you guys out and show you guys around later, because right now Scotty and I really need to eat. I have had breakfast this morning. It is, I believe it's about 5 o'clock. Scotty's hungry, I'm hungry. We're gonna have hot dogs. We're gonna have plant-based hot dogs tonight. But I'm gonna put together some potato salad and some coleslaw. So I'm just gonna show you what I've been doing with my coleslaw lately, because I'm not using a cream sauce with it. It's just basically some vinegars and some maple syrup and a few other things. So I'm gonna show you. Over here I already cut up some green onion, and I've got some regular white onion. So I just got that kind of chopped up. Scotty loves onions. You guys know that if you've watched us long enough. So I put a little bit more than what most people would want for the amount I'm going to make. And then I just thinly slice it. Don't cut into that because that won't be good. I've been cutting off of this head of lettuce, or head of cabbage now for probably the last 4 or 5 meals. Cabbage goes a long ways when you're making something like this. You could leave these chunks a little bit chunkier, or you could make them thinner. I'm gonna do mine today kind of little chunks, square chunks. I'm gonna get my onions in there, and I just have some carrots here. I normally would shred those up. I think I'm just gonna cut them up tonight, just because with these little tiny things, it's a chore to kind of sit there and shred them. So I'm just gonna do them little pieces. You don't have to put the guacamole mix in. This is Lighthouse. This is what I like to use. You don't have to put this in, but I like to put a little bit in. I just put a little bit in my hand and throw it in the mix. It calls for a 1/4 cup of either apple cider vinegar, or you could use rice wine vinegar. I don't have a 1/4 cup, I don't believe. So I'm going to use up what I have of that. And then I'm going to put some mirin in there. Mirin is just a sweet cooking seasoning sauce. It's a little bit sweeter. You already have the maple syrup going in. It's just got a little bit different flavor. And if I need more, I'll go ahead and add a little bit more. And then I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. There's 2. And everything up. Alright, I probably don't have enough Dijon mustard. That's 2 tablespoons. We'll see. I'm gonna say it's so. And no Dijon for your hot dog.
I love them.
Sorry guys. Boom, boom, boom.
It's so close.
I should just take the lid off, but most of it's
Perfect.
probably. We're gonna do this. Less flat.
Excuse you.
Excuse you, Scott. So, crushed celery seed is what it calls for in some of the recipes. I just pour them in there. It doesn't bother me, and you still get the good flavor. And it's like 1 teaspoon. And I like a little extra. Kind of to taste. And then it also calls for black pepper. And let me get my pepper out. And that's just to taste as well. I just had a little nibble of that. That is super good, guys. Just get it all mixed up, and then I'm just gonna put this right in the refrigerator and let it sit while I make the rest of my dinner. So we're using the George Foreman tonight. I've got some onion, some garlic, and I'm gonna grill those for the hot dogs. I'm gonna put these like that. Shut that up and let those cook. And then over here I've got another one. When we went to the Parker Blue Water Casino, they had a little giveaway and we got one of these. So we're gonna check it out. It's brand new, so it was just kind of like, it didn't smell good for a minute there. So Scotty had cleaned it out, but I think it was just burning off whatever it has on it. So I'm gonna do 2 dogs. I just split them in half.
Yummy, yummy. I'm ready for it. Oh, yeah. What a beautiful place we have here.
We do. All right, so there's my coleslaw. I made some potato salad with, it's vegan cream or sour cream and some mustard and dill and I don't know what all I put in there, but I put a bunch of stuff in there. And then I used the Foreman, or the new grill, to do our hot dogs, and then our buns came off the Foreman, so that's really nice. I like that.
I'm
it's
excited.
simple. Very simple. And then I always like to just mix up all of our condiments together when we have like a little picnic, so it's just easier. You don't have to bring out all the containers. And I've got kraut. Yum. There's our grilled onions and garlic. Neighbors are right pretty close. I mean, it's a campground. but the spaces are really nice. We'll show you guys around when we either when we get done with dinner, or we'll show you in the morning.
I mean, the campsite is huge. The one we have is a really, really big.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot bigger than the other ones I've seen. A1.
That was super good. Scotty's gonna put our little torches out. The sun is just setting over there. It's really gorgeous. All right, just got our little torches out. They'll come on in just a little bit. So that's our little cabana up there. We just had our picnic. We've got a fire pit. And she said that the hosts sell firewood up here. They've got a nice little tent area. So you could pitch a tent up here. Really nice. Time to say goodnight. We'll see him tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see him tomorrow.